It's a football podcast. We're back. The three is a trio. The three horsemen.
Thank God.
Team 3D.
Paul's back, man.
Oh, I know, man.
I know, lads, I was so sick of all that fake laughing and all that last week.
I know, man.
Not allowed to.
Not allowed to find somebody funny.
No, but thanks very much to Liam for coming on the show and filling in for your old dad here. I thought it was funny as fuck. I thought by the end of it, I was like, I would love to hump your coot. To be honest,
Stop the fake laughing, mate.
I genuinely thought it was funny as fuck. I watched the show and I was pissing myself.
So are we.
Thanks very much, Liam, for coming on.
We had it live, man.
Aye.
He's funny, isn't he, man?
Yeah, it's funny.
Anyway, how was the holiday?
Aye.
Yeah, he's funny as fuck, bro. Seen my partner last year.
Aye. Brilliant.
It was good.
Paviliontheatre.co.uk.
Holiday was good, man. I enjoyed myself. Just a week of doing absolutely fuck all, man. Great.
That takes you, I mean, football fans will go, shut up, but that video you sent to me, the guy that looked the double Al Snow, is hilarious. Have you saw it, Grant?
Oh, I see.
I mean, he's double. You maybe put it in here now. Slice it in.
Mate, there is a guy here that is the fucking living image of Al Snow. I'll need to try and get you a photo of him because I know it's not him, but he's a double him.
Slice it in.
I put the voice note in and everything. It's funny, man. It's funny. Told saying it and everything, man.
It does look like him, though.
Yeah, there we go.
Does look like him, man.
Slice
See,
in.
when I walked into the hotel, Grado, I seen him from behind and I was like, from behind, and I'm like,
Is it
that
him?
looks like Al Snow.
What does everybody want?
Mates, even he turned around, he had the handlebar moustache and all that. I was like, Sammy, by the way, I think that's fucking.
Did you not see Mr. Bean or not? You seen all sorts of folk on your holiday, man.
That was Sammy that took that photo. But there was a guy.
Poor guy just sitting on the bed like
Fucking cocked out
just
breath.
pure sitting, his arm was hanging off
I know.
it. Sun lounger and he's having the best sleep of his life and Toes like
Mate, you're always doing that in holiday before he's other folk.
It's bad, isn't it?
who did you send last year when you were in
He was taking
Birmingham?
pictures of a woman and all that,
I've never
remember?
seen
Pat
Carlo
Butcher.
Ancelotti.
Oh, Carlo, I saw it was. Don Carlo.
Don Carlo.
Aye, yes.
Oh, Donna Carlo.
That's funny,
You're
man.
going to get hunted the next time you go to Birmingham, man.
Don't worry, I'm not allowed back anyway.
But mate, that's like that was the best experience. I know mentioned this other times, but seeing Goldberg when he was totally out the game for years and years and years, and seeing him at the hotel pool in Vegas, and it was like, what the fuck,
Oh,
Goldberg,
man, you
Goldberg?
said that, man, you
I was
said
like,
that.
what? And Joke was like, who the fuck's Goldberg? And I'm like, it's fucking Bill Goldberg. I'm like, Bill, how you doing? He's like, hey, brother, I'm a wrestler too.
Actually, I meant you said that.
Stunning, man.
All right, Jack, I'm Jack. It was one of them moments again,
Going in
man.
there with a pair of Y-bobs on.
Aye, my Y-bobs. I'm getting slated because I need to wear Y-bobs now, man.
Why'd you call them Y-bobs?
Because they're Y-bobs.
Aye.
We used to call them Y's as well.
Aye, Y's? Y-fronts?
I don't know, maybe it's an issue thing.
Aye, Y-bobs.
Aye.
Right, show them.
Let's try and get the algorithm up. If you call them Y-bobs, then put a comment below.
Show
What
the
do you call?
punters.
What do you call your underwear?
Show the punters your Y-bobs, man.
Tell us in the comments.
Well,
No, don't. I'm kidding.
They date a lot's like a pair of, lots like a fucking
You
G-string.
need to fucking get the
I
widescreen
know.
camera on
Aye.
for that, baddie.
Hey, why did you go with white ones, man?
I know, one had to get binned on Saturday night.
I went black.
Because it was like,
They know right up ya.
right on my hook.
Aye.
And it was one of the ones where, so basically, oh, by the way, to tell you this, right,
You
so.
need to tell me the story. Why are you wearing these?
Why are you wearing the Y's?
Why am I wearing Y-bobs? Because I've figured out I've got this thing called, I'm going to get the pronunciation right, but it's something, myalgia parasyletica.
Right. Right, so that's...
I'm going to put my mortgage on. That's not how you say it.
That translates into...
Piles.
Paralysis pain.
No, well, it could be related to my back.
So
Because
it's coming off the nerves in your back.
so see my thigh in the middle of the night, I wake up, like fiery, shocking pain, and it says don't wear tight clothing. Now, I'm always trying about any tight, fucking daft trackies. So that's why as you say, I'm
You wear a bit baggy.
So I've cut out the boxers, the tight boxers, and I've got a pair of white bobs, £6 off Amazon.
Mate, I bet it was the ones you were wearing jump panel. You loved them,
No,
man.
I looked at them last week.
No. You've got this cause of the tight stuff. Remember the tight blue boxers you still always wear jump panel?
Mate, it says that's not
Mate,
a lot today with it.
Remember
Them
how tight
clothes.
they were?
Aye.
You kept walking about going, I look brilliant in these. Remember? Do you remember you walked about every day, had them on? Well, you probably had a few pair. You're not bogging. But it was
It's Puma ones.
pure tight blue Puma ones.
I look
remember?
good in them. But Steph's like, get them
Now
fucking
you're
off.
paying for it, man.
I bet she was, my
She's
man.
like,
Get him off, my boy.
no, but in the wrong way, she's like, you're giving me the fucking boat with him on. I just showed
Oh, was
Grant the
she?
other now. Grant was like, what are you
Aye,
doing?
with
He
the
says,
white bobs.
He says, I've not saw a pair of them since I was at my father's. Since I saw my father with them.
Mate, they are bad, man.
So,
But if it's for health reasons, but
that's what I need to do for health reasons.
Do you know what I'd do? Just go commando.
aye.
No, I can't. I mean, I'm doing that at night then just to help. Like, and I do not feel comfortable with my balls out during the night. I need to be all compact and tight.
Really?
I like being compact.
Aye, I don't like
I
that.
like to let them swing free.
No, I don't either,
Swing
man.
low.
Sweet cherry.
Absolutely.
No, I like to have everything set in place.
I feel brilliant with them on, but I just, you know,
Man, so you him getting changed after work and all that, man.
Stephanie, get my good white bobs out.
Steph, what's for
That's
dinner
what I
night
said.
while he's getting changed and all that, man, taking all his stuff off and he's charging about with these white bobs and a pair of sliders on.
well, I've already said, I says, get my white bobs ready for the night because I'm going to be the night for this is the last week of filming. So I was like, because I've got 6 white bobs left. She says there's 5 there and you're wearing a pair, so I've got 6.
So you back to normal next week?
Thank God.
Aye.
But I was going to say, so you alright?
My fucking stubble get caught in the mic.
I've done that a few times. That is quite fair. You pop for this. So I was at a wedding on Friday, right? Pure traditional wedding, like any are humanist and celebrating this or whatever in a hotel with that carry on. It was
Church and all that.
chapel, and then away to the Inglinson Hotel, right? So big fancy do, man, brilliant, my pals. Congratulations to Daryl and Megan. You both look beautiful. Stuff I'm going to speak to. As you can all agree, you all look beautiful today.
And I especially love her do's.
That was no said in the chapel.
I bet you that wasn't that kind of part of that wedding, was it?
No. I just about got away with that. But so the day they come out, no, that's a funeral, isn't it?
Aye.
Come out.
They did the
Fuck, man,
vows.
that was a short wedding, that, man. Pam Breed already. 4 hours.
One wedding and a funeral. Right, so they did a bit where they signed the register, right? You know, like my phone's always in silent. Like, I had to keep it on that day because I was waiting for my dad to find out if he's going to Norwich, right? So I was playing the harp, signing the register. Next minute, if you smell what the rock is cooking, I'm like, wait, the guy's in front of myself. Steve's going, you fucking meant that. I was like mortified, man, to be able to put my phone back.
Steph's looking
If you smell,
Steph's looking at it going, you want to be part of this wedding.
it's always going to be about you.
She's gone like, you've actually texted Joker Flex to phone you in 5 minutes.
The only thing that makes it worse is if they're sitting in life is a mystery.
But you know, but did I tell you that it was? I felt like I was in a movie at it because it was the.
If you smell.
Was it a scramble effort or that?
I was waiting on like the tins of beans and all that. Aye. But
Who is it?
that Darryl, have you met Darryl? I don't think you have.
But is it a family member or is it your mate?
Oh, he's one of my mates.
Right.
He was at my stag do. And then so that was a good.
Remember you and tell us about him?
But on no genuine question, could you ever remember going to a wedding with hearing that tune?
Like
I
the
felt
rock
like I was in
music, give a fuck.
No, but the tune that it's always fucking.
It's mate.
It's always like
I
Coldplay or
maybe
something
when I
like
was
that,
like-
violin.
I
I
know I was
know.
like a wee boy.
But
But a
now,
family, but knowing that as an adult,
no, I
But I
get what
liked
you're saying right enough. It's like normally it'll be like fucking
Violin.
no, it's a
Aye.
good one for that. See, Nothing Else Matters, Metallica on the thing.
I played it. I did that at my wedding.
So you did,
Aye.
of course, aye. So you did. So
Nothing else matters, and then
aye, that's
because
right.
I'm a big punter
Yeah.
for myself, like a prayer, she can
That's
do the thing
right,
with the
so
hat.
Aye, mate, you had that as well. It's Mark, man. It's maybe all about the bride, man. It's all about him, man.
Which music should my wife come out to? Mine's.
What did we have? The River City theme tune, man.
that rave one, the one that Grado made up.
Aye, what's his name? The guy who done that? Fuck you, Big Family Bash.
What do you mean?
Remember?
He's doing that after.
He made the tune for the intro.
It was brilliant, man.
Aye,
What's his
Finlay.
name?
Is it the same guy?
Stephen. No, it's not Stephen.
It's Hingley.
It's just his name.
Oh no!
What's his name?
He's brilliant. No, man.
No, keep
Man,
it
'cause
in,
he's
big
a
Hingley.
legend.
He's a legend.
Big King me.
Is it Mark? Brian?
Keep on.
He's
I'll
the only
find it.
Mark.
What's his name again, man?
John
No.
Gio.
No. He's a nice guy, I know,
Is it
man.
great? Maybe Martin, maybe no.
Oh, you think
should
Martin
not
Shields, isn't you?
I hope he doesn't watch this,
I
man.
know,
He's
man,
never
he
going to
probably
speak to you
does.
again.
Theme tune.
I follow him on Twitter and all that.
Aye, where's glasses?
Aye.
Oh, he wears glasses.
Aye.
Paul
Uh,
with the glasses.
hold on.
Brian.
This is like Game of Guess Who.
So, welcome to the extra content.
Aye, this is a bonus episode, man. Doesn't matter, man.
No, you've made me embarrassed.
Aye.
You've
made me
It's the intro
embarrassed.
to the song. It's the intro to the.
Fucking podcast intro, didn't he?
When did we do that intro? Was it in
It
August?
was about a month ago.
Aye, he was on. We talk about the same guy. Aye, he done the music for
Aye,
it.
he done the music
Aye,
for
aye,
it.
aye.
Anyway.
What else you been up to, man?
Right, tell us about your holiday.
Right, so what happened when I went on holiday? First night, what did we do? Fucking nothing, man. We just relaxed.
sitting-
Honest to God, we just chilled for a full week and went out for dinner.
That sounds gas.
I'm trying to find this
It's
guy's
just
name,
a
I know.
chill out.
Well, I'm listening to you talk about your holiday.
Aye, it was just a chill out holiday. Like,
Keep
it was-
talking.
It was 30 degrees every day, apart from the second night that we got there. It pissed down, man.
Did it?
Aye, but the thing is, we didn't realise it was pissing down because we were in a pub, and then when we came out, it was chucking it down.
Tell him now.
So
Keep going, man.
I'm trying to elongate
What
this
else happened,
story.
man? What else happened?
So I nearly got ran down off a couple of wee guys on bikes.
How'd
if
that
that's any
happen?
use to you. They
How'd
just
that happen?
weren't looking where they were going and nearly wiped me out, and I'm shouting.
Did you
"What?"
get him abuse?
I'm shouting down the street in Benham Medina. What you're going, you pair of wee fannies?
What's your where you're going, you better be fannies?
What's see that song at the start of that show? What's it rip off
It's
again?
Money for Nothing
Money for nothing, Dire Straits.
by Dire Straits. Aye, so Toto announced a concert.
I get up, man.
Toto?
Yep.
But
So
for Wizard of Oz?
Toto is in
I'm
Africa.
kidding.
So they announced.
Oh,
the concert.
hold the line.
Hold the line.
Oh,
Rosanna.
brother.
So I got tickets for that.
What a tune that
Hold
is.
on, Toto. You got to see Toto?
Aye, for
I was
the
going to
third
see Toto.
That would
right?
be gallus. I mean, I only can one
third
song.
time, mate.
Hold on. No, you don't, mate. You'll know me,
Yeah.
man.
No,
On
yeah,
anyone's.
you don't realise it, you know. Do you know that Toto, this is a wee geeky fact, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that they done most of the music on the Thriller album?
Did they?
Michael Jackson's Thriller album.
Well,
What
like-
is this guy's name, man?
Man.
It's Steve Lukather. Oh, you talking about that guy?
That guy?
I was talking about the guy for
I'm
Toto.
sure I followed him on Twitter. Maybe he's
Aye.
not on Twitter anymore.
And I'm going to see Anthony Jeselnik next week.
Who's that?
Who the fuck's Andy
He's an
Jeselnik?
American stand-up comedian. I've sent you some of his videos.
Oh, he's one-liner in and all that, isn't he?
mate. Not really, mate. Not really one-linery, but his jokes all end up.
Neil Lomack.
There we go. That's it.
I think fuck. I
Big
thought I was
up
going
to
to
Neil.
have to
Big
keep
up to
talking
Neil,
here.
cracking guy.
Right, lads, just take over.
Aye. Yeah, how good a guy is he?
He's
Anyway, that's what I would have played at my wedding if I was getting married now. That was a long way to get to that.
I know.
Oh, what did we have now?
We should put in a wee bit of the tune because it won't make
Aye,
a strike.
aye.
It's a belter.
All You Need Is Love by the Beatles on the harp. Had that.
Oh, is that we come out to him?
No, that's what we walked down to when it finished.
What was your first dance?
Wonderful Tonight, Eric Clapton.
What was that go like?
Just come on. Are you kidding me on? Mate, you don't know anything about
Aye, I did.
I'm asking you, do you?
Keep going.
She puts on her makeup,
And brushes her long blonde hair. Do-do-do.
and when she asks me,
Hey, baby.
do
No.
I look alright?
I say
yes, you
look wonderful.
Tonight.
There we go.
See.
Good night.
Do you remember what my first dance was?
Your first dance was
Pure random, man.
I think me, Grant and Tone were steaming by that point.
I think
can't
it
remember.
was it Waka Waka Hey Hey by Shakira.
No, close. Lighthouse Family High.
So it was.
We will turn again forever, you and me. But it wasn't him.
Oh, it was a band. Was
It
it no
was a
band?
guy-
Was it no band singing it?
No, I remember the lead singer of the band passed away 2 days before my wedding, which was shocking, man.
God rest his
It was horrible. But we actually...
It was just one guy that sang it, was it no? Was it?
So I was a guy off YouTube that we ripped off the MP3, right? And I was like, Bluetooth one night, he stayed in New Zealand, and I messaged him 6 months before my wedding. I was like, mate, I swear to God, I'll tap money off my father-in-law and I'll get him to fly Europe to do this song live and all that. And he replied like 3 months after my wedding. So I'm devastated. I well done that because it's only got like 6,000 views on YouTube. It's just a guy in his hangway. I was like,
Do you imagine how like if that had went out Grado's wedding, this guy singing that could have been the main.
That could have been, man.
See,
Do you know
if
who
it-
was shit hot at your wedding? The saxophone dude.
oh, Crookie Sax,
brilliant, man.
Mega shout out to him, man.
He
He's
was good.
brilliant.
What's
See
his
that?
name again?
Crookie Sax.
Crookie sax. Class.
He
He was brilliant.
That's a good thing to have. See
Aye.
during the day with the tunes and all. That's a big
Remember,
thing.
the,
innit?
remember the Waynes up dancing at him and all that? That
Aye.
was class, man.
How good a day was his
That
wedding?
was
but
brilliant, wasn't it?
we were
Say it
steaming,
again.
man.
Then GBX at night.
Aye, it was class.
They don't do it again.
Well,
Did you know like pure get steaming after like an hour?
No, I was
Remember you
thinking.
had to go for a nap and all that? You were
No,
saying?
I had to go and take my shoes off.
Did you not say you were going to go for a power nap and all that because you were drinking that much, remember?
I just I fired through. I kept going.
It was brilliant.
do you know, say my sister-in-law got wide with or something like that? No?
But smoking outside.
Aye.
You're looking at me as if
Don't
you
bring it up, but-
Nah, she went like, I can pure smell weed, and this was outside our hotel room. And I was like, I was smoking weed. And she went like, that's fucking disgusting. I went like, let me see your nostrils.
That's right. So you did. That kind of shut her up, I
I
think.
did shut her up. God rest her.
What rest her? When did she pass?
She ain't dead, bro.
Did she
She
pass?
doesn't do that.
Have you ever,
Oh,
have you ever seen Hulk Hogan doing the tweet to Bam Margera? He's like, oh, Bam, I miss you so much, brother. I'm so sorry that you're gone. I would love to spend more time with you. First reply, Bam Margera, I'm still alive, mate.
It was the night Ryan Dunn died. He's
Get
like,
them
I'm so
mixed up."
sick of them mixed up, man. He's like that.
And he's actually replied, I'm still alive.
Mate.
Hi, I miss you too,
Mate,
brother.
Hogan is so early camp, it's unreal with his lies and all that, man. It's
Aye,
brilliant.
but that's the whole hang in it. There's a hang about him that he's a compulsive liar.
Oh, mega,
yes,
man. And you
yes.
think, with Hulk Hogan, with the life that he's lived, why would he
Why would he lie?
Exactly. Do you know that he said he was the original choice for the bassist in Metallica?
Aye, that's right. And what was it as well? The big one is he said he was invited to fight in the first UFC.
That's right. So he did.
And he turned it down and all that. And the
And they're all
guy
going
for
like
UFC was like, nah, no record
No.
of that. What other mad ones? The grill.
Mate, oh,
The John,
you know
that's the
that
big one.
No.
That
But
was-
that one,
Oh, the Josh phone, you
but
told me that.
I've got a feeling there might be a wee bit
Aye,
of truth
that's
to
true,
that.
that one.
True, because
But you know what, they had one thing to pick.
It was
so
an
they had the
energy
same,
drink.
they had
Aye.
the same eight, right?
Aye.
But there's a see, this is where he gets his wires crossed because he said he got offered the grill or the energy drink or the grill or a blender, right? And he was like, he missed the phone. And he was like, look, it's between you and George Foreman. This was his voicemail. Do you want the grill or do you want the energy drink? And he phoned back and says, I want an energy drink. Fucking $50 million billion later, man, George Foreman is like sitting there going,
I think I could. That's maybe believable.
aye. But
could-
he starts getting his wires crossed and starts saying things like, oh, brother, I phoned him back and told him I wasn't interested. Oh, it was a Hulk Hogan blender and all that. But then he actually did try his own Hulk Hogan grill and it was on like QVC. I think they sold about 600 grills. Made an absolute arse of it.
Can you imagine but missing the boat with that?
Oh,
George Foreman grill, man. How much money you would make for that?
I know.
And but see, the best it is like because it's funny. I was listening the other day, like back in the day. I think like George Foreman. I think he was like one of the biggest heels. Because look, did he beat Ali in the jump?
He knocked him down. He didn't beat him.
Right, but what I'm saying is like he was like the villain in terms of like the.
Because Muhammad Ali was like the pure hero.
Then it turns out, do you know that George Foreman has like 6 sons: George the First, George the Second, George the Third, George the Second, George the Third, George the Fourth, George the Fifth, George the Fifth, George the Sixth, and he's got like 5 lasses as well.
Seriously, so he's got George the Fourth Foreman.
Aye, George the
George the Fourth Foreman.
George the Fourth.
He called all his sons George. That is bold as
No,
fuck.
that's a mark for themselves.
That is a mark for
George the
himself.
Third Foreman.
Where's
the second foreman today?
Yeah, how many bosses are on this
Aye.
fucking job?
That's the fourth foreman. He's about his pals. Go and get the third foreman to pick him up.
Best part is his daughter was George Forewoman. George Forewoman.
He has a bit of muck for himself, that is.
Aye, man.
Aye,
He
fucking man,
deserves a good grilling
Do you
on
know
this podcast.
Yes. See, to be fair, man, he was a wrecker.
Aye, he was a fucking wrecker.
He was a wrecker.
What else was I got to say? There was something else I've got to tell you as well, man. I've totally forgot about. Oh, mate, never drive to Norwich. Never drive to Norwich, mate. It's the worst.
Mate,
road in the
assuming
planet,
you're
man.
Mate, I've just got absolute Partridge vibes now. It's
Yeah, are we
5:37 a.m.
When he's singing Cuddly Toy in the motor.
You're listening to
What is it? You're listening to North Norwich
something
Sounds or
like
something
that.
like
It's like, it's 4:35 a.m.
I left my
This is
house.
good banter, it really is.
I left my house at 3:30. Right, so I went to that wedding. By the way, never drank all day at a wedding, 0%.
Wow.
That's a
Right.
shift.
Good for
Ah,
you.
would be a shift.
That's a shift. By the way, shout out to Dunn, who, because now you turn up at a wedding and they give you the champagne or the orange juice. Of course, I picked orange juice. Now the boys are going, but you did with the orange juice. No, that was long story. Right, you go in with that. Mate, aye, perfect. And now you get a wee bit of placebo effect half it, didn't you? A wee bit for about an hour, and then it's like, then everybody starts for it's like an after.
But you can see the demise in people when it's an
You know
all
what?
day
You know
shot.
what it is? The ties start getting loosened,
Aye.
Yes.
and then it's
The shirt tails start hanging out.
That's it, man.
And then
They go to their room and get a pair of Adidas trainers on because their feet are killing them.
aye, all right.
Just me.
Take your high heels off.
Mate, is it your wedding? I was going to
No,
be
you
a pair of fucking gutties on.
You're quite right.
I can't
My feet were fucking killing me.
Perfect. Oh,
Aye. 100% of your claims this week are sponsored by G4 Claims Limited. You need to contact them because if you've been involved in an accident that ain't your fault, then boy, I gotta tell you, you shouldn't be contacting your
Been a bit angry there,
insurance.
didn't you? Hey,
Make no mistake about it. Absolutely.
I've got a story about G4 for you.
Have you really?
So Sammy's friend was in a not at fault
She
accident.
was in an accident, it wasn't her fault.
Yep, and Sammy referred her to G4, and Sammy got a payout as well. So what about that? If you know somebody that's been in a crash and you tell them to get in touch with G4 Claims,
You can benefit
you
for that
can
as well.
benefit for it as
You
well.
always get stuff.
You do, man.
payout.
You
Mate,
always get stuff.
Mate, you know how to play the system, don't you?
Mate, do you know what? I saw one of the G4 lassies down the stairway in a pair of Crocs, and I was like, Toe's going to spy her and start punting his fucking giblets.
Gibbets.
Yeah. Giblets.
No giblets, mate. Gibbets.
Gibbets.
That's us. We're out the gibbet game.
Are you really?
Out the gibbet game.
G4 claims,
Shut
get them on
up.
01698 767 172.
What number was that?
01698 767
And to
172.
remember, don't get in touch with your own insurance
No,
company. That's
too
silly.
much hassle.
Aye, if you do it, you're not a stupid bastard.
We've told you.
Aye.
We've warned you.
Time and time again, we tell you, Jesus, Mary.
And by the way, they're all legit. They're all doing the stairs. They're all working their bums off, and they're trying to get you everything sorted so that you
Why is
can
that
be
funny?
complete
Work
confident.
your arse off, but the way you say it, they're working their bums off. Why is that funny? They're all downstairs working their
They're
bums
all
off.
doing there hee-hawing and laughing.
They're hee-hawing and laughing and working their bums off.
And listen, they've got a coffee machine right next to where they work as well, so they're on the ball right for the get-go because they've got
Caffeined up.
caffeined up, ready to take your call, follow the banter. Beautiful characters all amongst them. They really are a great team.
G4 claims,
Not
not
the fault claims, made easy. So I had to do the slinky because I was leaving at 3:30, right? So I was up at 3:30, convinced my old man to come with me, right, to kind of keep me up, which in hindsight I probably should have done, man.
Poor guy, man.
Because he forgot his scaffer, right?
Oh.
So, mate, I'm not joking. We left at 3:30. We got to Norwich at 1 o'clock. An hour before the show started, I had a match at 2:05. We stopped every 10 minutes. But mate, listen, do you know what? He was brand new, me and him. He was blaring away to me and all of this and blah, blah, blah. Because I was going, he's going, so who's going to be the big hitters and all that? And I'm going, Shah, he'll be probably one of the main guys.
Oh, it was World of Sport this
Right.
week, wasn't it?
I'm going, Shah will be like, he's no good at it. He can't. Ended it's no me.
Aye.
He can't. I mean, then as soon as we get to the venue, man, he just does that whole gimmick change where, what name of the won't hiya, she. All right, John. And he's like, shouts that to me. Oh, cross, fuck, look, he's stayed dead, mate. He looks as if he's going to fucking die tonight.
I fucking seen him 10 minutes ago. He was fucking burying you. He was brand new.
And in that 10 minutes, we might be burying him.
And then I felt bad, man. He went back to the hotel and sparked out for a couple of hours. Then I had to go back on the road, way back up.
Mate, I bet that video we sparked out in the motor with Ford and Greg.
Oh, mate,
That's fucking hilarious, man.
I've not put that anywhere. We'll put that on here and all,
But
man.
see when he was sparked the way he woke up and he's like, and it's cause it's
He's
the
on the light.
Alright.
Aye,
Yeah.
Can you work the window?
What the wind you doing?
You fall asleep there.
Shut the door, he's let off.
If you're at the motor,
Aye.
jig time, innit?
See, the best it is, I bet there was a smell coming for that motor because I said to my dad before I picked him up, right? Because he was picking me up and then to work out to get to the filming easier. I phoned him at 5 in the morning. I says, Dad, go do me a favour. He says, go and brush your teeth today. And he went, I can't do that, son.
I can't do that.
I can't do that for you, son. I was like,
I'm not going to make you promises that I can't keep something.
Yeah.
so they want to phone
Graham,
in, shut the door, he's let off.
bring the blue extra.
Bet your dad still go.
My dad's never chewed me. No,
I bet your
he likes
dad's-
juicy fruit.
Just
I bet you still go Crest. Crest toothpaste.
bet he
into
still
it.
washes
Mate.
his hand with Imperial leather.
Imperial leather with the wee thing in the middle.
It's got a magnet and it
Aye,
sticks to
I actually remember that Dallas on Insane Fight Club 2, man. He never got washed the full week. And like that.
He said he's
Dallas put deodorant on. He's like, mate, I'm beyond deodorant.
Your dad's not that bad, but is he?
Oh, no, it's just, he very rarely washes.
I feel like going, no, he is. He's actually all right, man. He's always.
I know, you try to give him out there, wouldn't you?
I was trying to like pure bidding your dad calling him a pure Jake on the podcast.
He just,
He very rarely washes. My dad's brand new, but he's just like, nah, he very rarely washes.
he's been like that, but for as long as I've known him.
Brush your teeth, Dad.
Man.
I can't do that, son.
No, you can't do that.
Old black neck John.
Has he still got all his own teeth or no?
Aye, his teeth are alright too.
Are they?
To be fair, aye, his teeth are alright. Oh no, he's got falsies. What am I talking about?
Is he?
Aye, fuck.
So what about your week?
Part of that, man,
My
he's
week,
alright.
oh mate. Operations for Layla. She finally got an ear operation, which
That's
is good. Finally got it.
How's she feeling?
She's only been waiting 12 years for it, but she's
Is
actually
that
good.
right?
Aye.
NHS waiting list.
No, it's because you need to be a certain
certain
age to
age.
get it done.
So they went and get her operation, all good,
She's good.
all well and done.
She's good, mate.
What
She-
happened after that?
Oh mate, you know what it's like, man. That waiting, it was like 3 hours and 15 minutes operation.
Been there a few
Waiting,
times.
it
mate.
was, you
Been
know,
there a
it was
few
horrible.
times.
It's a disgrace.
But she is going back to school. She's got us all running about after her. It's brilliant.
Ah, she's in good hands.
Aye, she's in good
You're
hands.
back doing filming, but
Aye, but
Is
I've
that
got this week off cause of her operation.
oh really? That's
Aye,
nice, mate.
And I'm back. And well, I've got most of this week off. I'm back filming on Thursday.
Come on, you're fucking, as you say, you're William Roach down there, aren't you?
Aye, know what I mean?
Ken Barlow.
Good
Tell
old
Old Dot.
That's
Old
good,
Doc Cotton. Old Doc.
Glad to
Bob
hear
gets what he wants.
But,
He's the Undertaker, isn't he?
oh man, The Undertaker.
He's
Leo-
he's easy.
Mate, Leo's been watching videos of him, man. He's obsessed with Undertaker.
Aye.
He loves him, man.
Talking about wrestling again, lads. Aye.
Sorry.
I know, man.
It's a
Yeah.
podcast. It's a
It's a
wrestling
wrestling
It's a
podcast.
wrestling podcast. Let's talk about football.
Aye, man. Mr.
Fucking
Crack.
Rangers won.
By the way, I seen a
We absolutely scalped Dundee United 1-0.
after
For
a
the first
7th
20
minute
minutes.
goal.
But do you know what? There was one point, I think it was Yefty and Diamandi. They done a 1-2.
Aye.
And I've not seen us do a 1-2 for a good while.
Yeah, I'm
man.
telling you, see that Ignaman me? He is going to be player of the season.
Oh, is this
Mate,
it?
Scottish football's not ready for him.
no. I'm telling you, man. I know I got it wrong with Matondo.
Hey.
He also got it wrong with
Who else?
Oh, what was his name again?
Coutinho.
No,
No, what was his name again? Zungu.
Zungu. Aye,
Zungu.
right.
Who, by the way, remember, and I was out with Arfield, he was like, he was never trained. I never
That's
trained. No, he was just like, he was the worst trainer ever. And I was like, he's got to be the best player ever.
Was it not because we beat Hamilton like 8-0 and he came on?
Come on,
For like 15 minutes and
And I
you're
was
like,
like-
that's the best debut I've ever seen for a Rangers player. Still feel laughing, but
Aye, so I seen a wee highlights package of him yesterday. I never seen the game because I was
somebody send you or something.
No, it was on. No, it was on. No, it was on.
Taking up agents.
Well,
Somebody-
Colin saying it.
Somebody had put it on
internet.
Instagram.
Beat people.
Instagram. Somebody had put it on Yahoo Chat. Do
You've got email. You've got company.
you know who done that voice?
John Lumley.
Good man, good
Where we
man.
are.
Aye, so
You've got
I want.
company.
He's got
Oh,
a
do you
good. He's got a good touch on him.
Right, do you know-
Good
right,
close control.
Let's get a bit of perspective.
Well, shite.
Aye, no, we are shite. The boy looked decent, right? But the boy he's coming on to replace is rank rotten.
Who are we talking about?
Dessers.
Aye.
Right, so he has.
Dessers get taken off.
Aye, so see to have somebody.
Which I
thought it was
I felt
Cortez for
well
some
play
reason.
Well, Cortez get took off at off time.
but I was surprised that come on taking off Dessers because he never takes them off.
But do you know what? So see a boy coming on that can put himself about
Threatening.
and have a decent wee touch here and there. It's got we're all going to get semis about it.
He was quite
No, I
deep
mean,
though,
'cause
wasn't he kind
he
of played
came deep a
quite
couple of
deep
times.
and
He was
he was picking the ball up, carrying it well and stuff like
Aye,
that.
he
He
looks
looks
decent.
like a decent player.
Grant wants to say something, Grant.
I know.
No, it just kind of shows you how desperate we are that people are making compilation videos.
Oh, mate, I know.
Like-
I know.
For last night, is that right? Is that
Like, he came on and done well, but
hey, one of you saw it? That must be on all the Celtic
That's what I'm
group
trying to
chats.
say. He looked decent.
Probably wouldn't have been.
He didn't
Check his afties.
no chances came his way, but so did really see what it was like in the box.
No, but that was some pass through to Lawrence. Lawrence should have buried that. If he,
It was a decent pass.
That was on the highlight package.
aye.
It was a good ball through, to be fair.
Well, that goal that Lawrence scored was good. He's handy,
was
man.
good.
He's just frustrating, man. He's managed.
He just had a hat trick yesterday.
That's why I think. That's what I was saying to my dad. I goes, Dad, we sign these players. I reckon we have some system where we sign players that other teams wouldn't touch because of this reason, and Rangers take the risk. Do you get what I mean by that?
Aye, probably, aye.
Like we'll take him, but we've been warned this might happen.
He's
But
injury
we'll-
prone.
Like Ruth.
We'll see it. Aye,
All that kind of
that's
shit.
a
Aye.
perfect example.
I think Rangers do
Do you know? Do you know who I like? Who I like to look at?
Conor Barron?
Yefty.
You have to.
I like Barron. I've said that a couple of weeks. I do. I think Barron's good, but I think Yefty looks alright,
I
man.
thought against us, you have to
No,
be
it is-
really slow.
Slow.
Aye.
Hefty slow.
But in saying that, he was like, to be
Hefty
fair,
slow.
he was up against Kuhn, and
Aye,
Kuhn is
Kuhn,
fucking
aye,
rapid,
aye.
man.
What was I going to say? So there was him and then Padrami.
He came on. He looked high. He looked. Just looked like.
I didn't really.
No, he looked like a good couple of touches,
Coleman
that.
says he doesn't even know half the players he's playing these
No,
names and all that.
he's
doesn't he?
not.
10, isn't he?
Eh?
He's a 10.
They played him on the left yesterday
Did
because
they?
Lawrence played.
And I think he played there for his team, his country last week. He's
He said, because I watched an interview with him. Albanian. I watched an interview with him before because it came on Sky before the game. They was talking. They said he can play in the left. He can play as a 10. So aye, we'll see. But he looked like the type of player that's been on the walk a few times. He never lost the ball. Had a good couple of touches and that. But hard to tell. But we were still rotten.
You know what?
We were rotten.
Time will
I
tell.
thought we were good for the first half an hour.
Aye, we thought,
Mate,
no,
mate,
that,
mate,
no,
mate.
that genuinely is the best we've played.
That is what
That's
the
right.
first 20 minutes
No,
time
but
and again this
see-
week.
It's funny you say that because Sutton definitely took a pop yesterday at the post match. He said, "Aye, they definitely won the first 25 minutes of the game." He said that sort of panel way, they like.
But see, the thing is, man, it's like that team looks so they look so fragile. Like because the second goal wasn't coming, you're going. I text my mate and I went.
We've seen this movie before.
The next goal wins this game because see if Dundee United equalised, we'd have probably collapsed.
See, the thing is, see if Dessers takes a chance just before half time, the game's
Mate,
finished.
I've never known a striker that just doesn't want to shoot.
And
And mate-
Kyogo missed a fucking one on Saturday.
Is it?
Right through, just him and the goalie, right? And he put it by the post, and he never misses a target, to be fair to him.
Oh, my heart pumps push for you, too. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like saying I've got Dessers who doesn't even want to hit the target.
Dessers has got more goals than Kyogo.
I
this
do,
season.
fuck me. He's
It's
hard.
funny when you see all these stats and all that, innit? I genuinely thought we'd maybe cop it with a hang with.
Aberdeen again, man.
I want to see all the decisions in this Kelly and St Mirren game, man, with Derek McInnes. I thought Derek McInnes spoke well at the weekend about the VAR decisions. Do you see that?
No, I didn't see any of that.
I've not seen any of the highlights or anything for this weekend.
So Kelly got a player sent off for what? It was atrocious. But then was it Sean Rooney that plays for St Mirren?
Aye.
I think he had and VAR never taken a look at it. He never
He's a
fouled or
fucking
nothing.
madman, Sean Rooney, isn't he?
Right. So McInnes spoke well after the match and all that, and he made a couple of good points. I reckon, see what I call him for all, we slagged him and all that for being sometimes a brutal referee. I think, because I don't want to promote this on a podcast, but there's another one.
He came across all right on it.
By the way,
I thought he came across all right.
I think he might be good for like
And I
in terms of.
I didn't think that's the way he would sound either, because I don't think I've ever heard him talking.
Well, I met him in 2011 when I sneaked in. I met him when, because remember Rangers never used to show up at the PFA Awards because of the whole, was it 1 year Rickson and Hartson? And so they shared it, so Rangers boycotted it for years. So Ricky,
And a bunch of big fucking rains.
yes, and so Ricky played for Queen's Park at the time, and he was like, he texted me, my mates, mate, the Rangers table's sitting there for free. This is before I'd ever done any telly and all that. And we all just jumped, me, Toonsley, Big Rab, jumped up in our suits and just sat in Rangers seat. We get served bass.
That is bold as
That's
fucking
Mate,
excellent, man.
straight in, sat down, sat at the Rangers table, got my picture with Rab Douglas, got my... And
When you walked in, they're like, oh, fucking Boydie's turned up.
Why are you going to picture with Rob Douglas?
What?
Safe pair of hands.
Because he was the same, I think he was, oh no, maybe I'm getting mixed up. Maybe he was playing with Broth and he was with Ricky. Right, but I get my...
I'm kidding you. You, Craig Bellamy,
I'm going to be sitting with
Neil
Rab.
Lennon.
I'm going to be sitting with Rab Douglas at a charity do next month anyway. But I was going to say, Colum. I mean, there was 3 referees over at the table, right? There was Colum. Who was other referees at the time? There was
They all
one.
at the Rangers table.
One
aye.
was a one was a right crabbit bastard.
Oh.
Back in the day, man. I think what was his name, man? 2010.
Curry or something like that.
No.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, that's a Rangers man.
Aye.
What was his name? Clark or something? No. Martin.
Kenny Clark.
Kenny Clark.
Kenny Clark.
Kenny Clark.
Can I get a 40? No.
Kind of PE teacher, school teacher mentality had all the time. Man,
All the
He looked like,
referees,
aye.
none of them would take a picture apart from Willie Comey. So they bought we banner with him, he was banner.
Aye.
He did come across well,
Make you
nah.
take Holy Communion before your dinner.
he learned me all about fucking, what'd you call it, Passover? Oh no, they don't do that now, didn't they know?
Aye,
And
it's religious education.
Aye, but see in Catholic schools, is it not just...
No, mate, it's all
They do
religions,
everything?
aye, it's
Oh,
all
well, I'll take
religion.
that back.
Aye, but
That's it.
Willie Collum was a RE teacher at a non-denominational school.
Right, okay, aye. So he might have been talking about Passover then, aye, because that's how I learned about it.
Or was it St Ambrose, maybe? One or the other.
The man in Coatbridge?
Aye.
So see, when you went to RE, did you get the Jews focus on other religions?
I was in St Pat's. It's the same as like chemistry. You don't just sit and learn about one bit of chemistry. You
No,
learn
you
about all
learn
the
about
different
it all.
religions. Aye.
That's-
My RE teacher
Boring as
was
fuck, man.
shit hot at football.
Really?
We Mr. Salvetta. What a player.
Sylvetta.
What
That's
a
an
player,
Italian.
man.
We'd like to thank our brand new sponsor, Effie's Turkish Restaurant in Glasgow. What a place to go for a scoff, Bob.
The best. The best. Many a date night, me and Nicola went there. Effie's, it is the best Turkish food you can get in Glasgow.
Tol, you ever been?
I've been into the restaurant. I've not had any eat yet,
Mate.
but I'll tell you something. If it's going by the smell in the place, then it's goddamn it.
We went after the
It's-
Big Family Bash, remember?
It's authentic, it's aromatic, it's very warm, welcoming. All the decor's sort of Turkish, so you feel like you get that kind of sort of Turkish style vibe once you get into the restaurant. Mate, we had. I'm no joke. I will put my money on the line, whatever you want to say. That thing that we got, remember?
the mixed grill.
The mixed grill, right?
It
For
was-
4 order, right? I'm no joking. It's about the size of this table, right? They come out, there's ribs on it, there's chicken, there's lamb, there's everything on
it's
this.
so good,
it's
mate.
superb sides. Can you were there as well?
Aye.
Yes,
Mate,
it was.
that was,
brilliant, man.
honestly, I
They've
don't think
opened
I've
a
had
new one in Uddingston as well. It's called
Right.
Redstones in Uddingston. So they've got that, and that has really took off as well.
Yep, so it's just off Ingram Street into Effie's. It's just
Effie's
off
just off
Street.
Ingram Street.
Across from the
that's it.
fruit market.
Yep, across the old fruit market.
Honestly, if you want to try Turkish food at its best, then you need to go here. It's a party in your mouth. Invite all your friends. You will have a Turkish experience that you will never ever forget. And so get to Effie's in Glasgow.
Effie's in Glasgow. There's one in Merchant City and there's one in Uddingston. And if you go at the weekend, they also have the belly dancers out.
Oh, that's what they do.
Magic.
That's right. That's right. They do all that. They do all that at the weekends and
Yes.
stuff like that. They do all the Turkish
You
dances.
can
and
go
stuff
up and
like
have a dance with them if you want.
Why not?
that. Yep. And if you're not interested, then get the Effies out.
Hey!
What was your thoughts on this new show they're going to bring out that's going to show like decisions and let you hear what the referee...
Aye.
Mate, I'm still to hear this Dessers.
The one, the St Johnson one?
I'm
At
desperate.
Hampden?
That was a lot of shit.
What is it?
Aye. It was anyway,
But see why we're talking about what do you think about? Do you not agree with like listen to Colin last week? Like I reckon he's got a bit of kind of character in terms of speaking to managers and going right. It's got a bit
of
over.
authority.
Aye, or even just like a bit of complacency and a bit of can be transparent with one another to get together and go right. Okay, that's noted. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
And I think also
He's been around the block, hasn't he?
he's been around the block, and you know you can argue, man, he's had some atrocious
Oh, by the way,
decisions.
for me,
He'll be the first one to tell you.
I'll tell you this now. I still think he was the best of a bad lot. I do.
See, I think we're all jumping on the bandwagon because you came across all right in the podcast.
Aye, mate.
No,
Bob, do you want to count something? I think you're right. I think you're onto something.
But I never seen him on the
Like if-
podcast.
like
We're
if-
all acting like Wally Combs like the second coming of Jesus or
I know,
something
yeah.
because he was good on our podcast. He's
Well,
not a fucking shite ref.
Is he still a ref?
Funny. No, he's gave up.
No, but it was a
He's
straight
hung up his
whistle.
cards. His whistle.
Up his whistle.
Let's just get one thing straight. He was brand new in that podcast, but I still wouldn't want to referee in a fucking game. And you can't sit and go, he was the best of Bad Bunch. He was the fucking worst at them all.
Ah, mate, it was the best at them.
Okay? That's right.
Mate, what you need to remember is, I fucking was standing in the stadium when he gave you a penalty. He wasn't even looking at the fucking tackle, right? And I still think he was the best out of the fucking out of the Bad Bunch. I genuinely do, man.
It's telling that the Scottish referees go to the World Cup for the Euros.
Yep.
Where we used to get them. Go on.
Fucking
Did Dallas no go?
Was you Dallas on the head?
Les Mortram, I think, used to go on all.
So did Mottram know the guy that fucking...
Robotham went as well, big John Robotham.
but did Mottram know, was he the one that fucking gave that chopped the goal off at Partick?
It went in against the
Was that not him as well?
That was
Partick
Mottram, I'm sure.
Aye.
Remember it hit the back stanchion and
That's
came
right.
into the goalie's hands and they played on?
Aye, official, wasn't it?
Aye,
And the striker picked up, or the defender picked up
Aye,
the ball.
and handed it to the goalie, didn't he? And he
And
fucking...
like,
Technically, it would have been a
The
penalty.
pure phantom goal, man. It was like, what's going on here? I was like, what the fuck's going
That
on?
was wild, man. Fucking Scottish football, eh?
I love Scottish football.
It's fucking
It's
absolute
rotten, but it's
nonsense,
brilliant, man.
innit?
Mate, it was not a game because how many? I mean, see that Rangers and Dundee United game there in the weekend, right? How many bookings was
There's
there?
a lot of bookings.
Oh.
I mean,
He
what
was.
for?
It was Robertson, wasn't it?
No,
He was
United
the
and Rangers
worst.
have usually got a bit. It's usually a bit of rough and tumble, isn't it?
Mate, people were getting booked for. Mate, what did you have to get booked for nothing? Like absolute nothing, man.
Doesn't he tell you on there?
Mate, but I want to know more about like
Why is it not
Crystal.
telling you that there?
Go to report. It should be right down the bottom, I would think, would it not? No. It's not even telling me.
That's shocking.
I'll tell you now. Hold on.
Bob, you're well onto something.
But
I'm just saying that because he was good in that podcast. So naive.
he
I'm a loser.
was good on it, but
Right,
he's
so
still.
there was 1, 2, 3, 4.
Still, but
I'm going to have to go through a Willie Collins session now.
Aye, we're all sitting pure
There was
loving him, man.
10,
Going, honestly.
10 bookings.
Mate, that's what they said yesterday. I think it was James McFadden or James McFadden or Crocker were saying it's as if he was trying to beat the record at the Chelsea game the night before. Chelsea and Bournemouth was 14.
See, the thing is,
14 bookings.
it wasn't a dirty,
14 bookings.
wasn't a dirty game.
Shut up.
Mate, it wasn't at all.
Wasn't
See,
a dirty
that's
The Rangers
really,
game.
Aye.
that's
No, it
really
wasn't.
need to stun in. But that's what Derek McInnes, man, was brand new. He's like, what the?
Aye.
There's so much random decisions.
the
You want to
referee-
see that sending off the St Mirren Killie game,
Can
right?
we bring it
And
up?
the guy gets to the ball first in the box and he gets sent off. I think it's Vassell that gets sent off.
But it's like,
Fucking ridiculous.
He's a good player, him.
yesterday, man, any tackle was like a yard.
I
And
think
it
there
was the
must
same
be
as
some
Chelsea
sort
game.
of change.
And
Like,
then
I watched the
Arsenal and Spurs
Chelsea
was the same. It was like yard. You're going, what for?
But what did
Man United as well, there was a lot of bookings, wasn't there?
did he? Here I go a bit Willie Collins. Did he not say something?
That's got to be Grado's new best pal.
He
for him, man.
said something about how he learned off. What did you call him? Collegian.
Pierluigi Collina.
Right. He basically said, like, you put your foot down after the first couple of minutes,
Aye, you stamp your authority early bell.
and then that
Aye.
usually kind of then you stop.
Aye, but I agree with that, right? Probably to an extent, but then
There you go, look at that.
65-year card shown this weekend.
Something must be done.
Something must be done. Keith Hackett is bang on.
What are they going to do? Fucking change the rules?
I'm aren't scared.
Oh, they spoke
Don't
about that for a while,
remember
didn't
blue
they?
card?
Blue
Blue
card,
card it
aye.
was.
Was it like a sin bin card?
Aye, there was that, wasn't there?
I bet that's what they do. I bet that's why the referees are doing this.
Do you think the refs have been told by like the governing bodies to go
Fucking
like start
clamp
dishing
down
them
on
out so every couple of months about it so we can bring out this new orange or blue card?
Aye. It might
So
be.
what that would mean then, if somebody's in a yellow, you can get the
Go
position.
off- You go off for a couple of minutes.
Aye.
So you're
Well,
down,
mate,
you're
look
down
what
to
happened.
10 men.
What would you get first then? You'd get a
Blue. No, yellow, then blue, then red.
You'd get the yellow card and then you'd get sin binned and then you
then
come
you
back
get
into your
sent
sin
off.
bin and go right.
We just
bam,
need better
there.
refereeing.
I'll tell you what, but
There's
that,
there's no excuse.
that'll stop red cards. Except for straight reds.
Aye, you still got a straight red.
Aye, but that will stop red cards because once somebody's
Yeah, it's like football's fucking. Oh,
Mate,
rules,
you
man.
fucking shite,
You know what
so-
so, does, man? Not in the offside thing, man.
I know.
You're offside. Why do you need to wait? Like
Till you
fucking
put the flag up?
20 seconds to go.
It's
I
in case
kinda
of
get
go
that.
offside
I kind of
and
get
they
that.
score a goal for
Aye,
it.
but still, you're half.
Aye, but
But just fucking.
no, I
I can't wait till they bring in this new rule.
Why do you sit around a table and go, right, Mum will change the offside rule. Mum will change this. Just let the boys play.
I
Well,
like
but
the-
again, the offside rule again is subjective and all. It's like what part of the body and all that, and like
any part that you can score a goal with.
Aye.
But that-
Keep
but
it
then-
simple. Aye.
Any part you can score a goal with. But I'm really looking forward to it. They're trialling this now where it's going to be the striker's full body needs to be offside.
Aye.
Now,
Or hot. I'd say half a body.
Half a body.
but then what do you do? Get out and measure the cunt's waistline and all that?
Does it too long?
See,
Aye.
But
Fucking
see,
come on, man.
but see-
Take their weight at the centre of the game.
see what you're talking about here. See all this. It's
Ridiculous.
just making it all so complicated.
It's ridiculous.
You're right.
You were fixing something that wasn't broke.
Well, it kind of was broken in a sense.
Well,
Have you ever
certain
tried to explain the offside rule to somebody?
I was going to go sexist there, but I can't.
But what I have noticed is since VAR has came in is you never celebrate a goal. Well, especially watching the telly until
Aye.
like there's without a doubt 100% a difference even in Old Firm. You know that we've fucking scored many since VAR came in. They mean a lot. But even when they scored, you go.
Aye. Well, in saying that, I watched the thing where I was watching the Celtic and Hearts game on Saturday, and Celtic got a goal chopped off at the end. Right?
Was it
and
Ida?
Ida scored, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, beauty, there you go. That's him get one for the season. That's him off and running. And then it showed you the replay, and it was the fourth pass back, anyway, goes out to Palmer, and he's slightly offside coming back. But when he comes back
Away.
he's then, I think the rule should be, if you get the ball in
And
an
you've
offside
attempted.
position and you go back onside,
It's all right then.
aye, it should be.
Or at least if you're attempted, so like,
Nah, because that's like saying if
No,
you've
as long
attempted-
as right, so if you've went back and as long as you have
as
go
long
back
as you're,
onside,
as long as then there's
Aye.
two defenders
Aye.
behind, that should be the rule.
I think it's just
or you get here, right? Captain decides a what a fair decision, and you get so many a match.
Yes, like Wimbledon.
Right,
Wimbledon.
you've got two VAR decisions up your
Challenges.
sleeve.
Aye,
You've got
challenges.
two. The captain gets to go. I've got a feeling there might be something up with that man. Go and have a look.
Aye,
And you get two per game.
two or three,
Starting
two
to go
per
down
half.
the NFL route here. aren't you?
it's man.
But,
It's
well,
too
that's-
much.
They're
But
going,
that'd be
they're going to be miking up the referees soon as well. They're doing it in France, you know. So
How would you do that? Imagine during a game, and it's all pure kicking off, and the captain's going,
What do you mean?
I want to check this. I want to check that.
But then
Like,
that's. But then also you've got to take into contention who's sitting with the iPad, and then the coaches are going.
aye,
tough.
and then you like,
Honestly, this one is definitely offside.
imagine
I've
that.
ran out.
I'm telling you,
I've ran
I
out.
promise you.
Come on, it's too busy, and Alex Ray's like, Taff, fucking check that.
Aye.
And then he's like, right, and then he looks at that game, well, Taff said, no, don't.
Kid on.
Aye.
Kid on.
Barry's run out 2 minutes to get a charger.
We'd be alright if we still had fucking Gavin Strachan there.
Oh, he didn't bother.
he
Or
was-
we-
Is
or
he
him
still there?
Or him at
Gavin
Fo-
Strachan's still
him at
there?
Hearts.
Is he?
Him at Hearts.
What's his name again?
Graham something.
No, the manager. What was his name again?
Was it no Graham?
Ian Caffro.
Oh, what is that?
Caffro.
Ian
Caffro.
Caffro was
Ian
Aye, that
Caffro,
was
aye.
it, aye. You're
Graham
thinking
Caffro.
Graham Ricks.
You saying Graham Caffro?
I get him Rex, maybe I'm thinking about
If
it.
you tolerate Ricks. Anyway, so,
What about Bennett?
Aye, man.
Go on, hope he's alright.
I
Health
know.
reasons, it said.
Well, I think, mate, it's just a kind of one thing after the other with stuff like that. There seems to be. I think, mate, Clement had a bit of, like, obviously for health reasons, and I actually thought it was quite interesting in the press conference when the journalist had a bit of a laugh. I mean, you're doing it all. Clement, and he's like, I kind of am. Because there's no other voices at Ibrox apart from Clement. It's Clement doing all the talk. It's Clement's
well,
Mate,
I
there's-
said that thing with all the Rangers fans online. They're wondering why they don't hear from this guy more often, the Bennett.
Aye.
But Toll, how often do you hear for the Celtic chairman?
You don't need to.
Well, I suppose.
You don't.
I don't even know who the fucking
Or any chairman,
is.
any chairman in the league. You don't hear for any chairman.
Ah,
do you?
that's
But I think
That's a very good point.
It is a good
Stay
point.
with your statement, FC, of course.
It is a good point, right? And I agree with that, Grantco. But see with the whole farce that we all had with the stadium and not having a home to play at, we didn't know where we were going to play. Surely he's got to have come out a bit sooner than what he did.
I agree with that.
Aye, but I agree with you're saying, like,
if there's something to
aye.
talk about,
So
then
that
But
has
then
been
that
the-
maybe who's to say that was his? I know he's a
He's a
chairman.
chairman.
Mate,
but
he's a
the
chairman of the
seating-
club.
I know.
Just come out and go, right, this is where we're going to be, this is what's happening, this is...
So is that used back at Ibrox?
We're back
for
at
this
Ibrox
week?
to
But is
Dundee,
it
man.
Scotland Road, but it's shut, but no, is that?
Half
the
eight's open.
the front. So
front zone.
Oh, that'll be good. That'll be
So is that used there back at Ibrox for good now?
Aye.
Right.
Fuck's sake, we're not going back for a wee holiday, then get back to Hampden.
No, I
What
thought
do
it
you
was
think?
maybe because I don't know.
So you just back for this weekend and then the following weekend you're back at Hampden?
I think it's just the concourse.
Aye.
It's just to get finished. The seats
Aye.
on all that are all back in.
Would you take Dave King back?
Aye.
You might hang out because you met me, Mr. Singh, that right?
All right, Dave, I'm off it early.
Right, Dave, I'm Dave.
All right, Dave, I'm Mr. Singh.
Who was there, hang with?
All right, Dave, I'm King.
Who was with me again? Would they?
I would, Dave.
That was like you're a brass night, man.
Aye, aye.
I had a couple of pints.
Aye.
Excuse me, sir.
But mate, that's you and your glory.
Just to let you know.
Did you call him Mr. King?
Aye. Excuse me, Mr. King. Thank you for all you've done for the club. I'm off it early. Can I get a phone? Then Hingway comes up. Mate, I know I'm on about these articles. Over the years, Grado has enjoyed these restaurants in the past couple of years. On September 11th last week, Glasgow Times, somebody showed me today. I was like, what are you talking about? And then it gave a list of like all the restaurants I've been in Glasgow.
What?
That was the article. Type in Grado restaurants Glasgow, and it's like a picture, and it's like me, I think me and you are together. It's like Grado restaurant. You're like, what the Grado restaurants Glasgow, then go to news. I mean, how embarrassing is that? Go to news.
Click on the news. Oh, there it is.
Look, where do we see? I don't know if it's that. Is it that?
Glasgow Live.
Do we see? No, go back. Go to news.
Just not do that podcast.
Go to news.
Click on news.
That was
like
the first
at
series. Up the top, up the very top. Is it right? Go to news. News. Right, Glasgow. Right, Glasgow restaurants loved and visited by popular Toodles Downster. Right, go down. Over the years, Grado. Over the years,
It's been fitted. It's been spotted visiting many plush restaurants.
well, and then I listed all the places I've been for my dinner. What the Amalfi?
Fucking hell.
What is that all about? Or any time I went out for, keep going.
You must be some draw.
Look, a cup of coffee.
Celinos?
It's not the just been those got. Unreal.
Here's his script, but how
That's the one you went with Chester, John Pantle.
like, I need to,
Best golf I've had in a long time. You need to try
Are
this.
these not all your Instagram stories?
Aye.
So he's been saving them
Ghost.
over the years.
The ghost. Zero comments. Yeah, that's certainly not a draw.
It is lazy journalism, but I know it's ridiculous, man.
Do you know what? More power to him if it gets him a few bob in his pocket.
Aye, fair play. Aye, fair play.
It's just
Much think he made that flat about 17 pence.
Not as much as Amalfi made off you.
just clickbait.
Aye, it is, mate.
Oh, mate, it's quite, that's why it's that. That's why the day after when Rangers get beaten on, it's like because Celtic have got all the fans. As you're saying, then it's like top celebrity Rangers fan, my big fucking stupid coot in a panel costume. It's clickbait for folk to go. You know what I mean? He's a fanny.
He's a fanny.
Yes.
Fucking
I mean-
better not hear any cunt saying that.
Anyway, man, do you know who only fan is CBD Oil Scotland? They have produced the best CBD oil so very much comfortably in the last couple of years.
Happy birthday, Frank.
So very much comfortably indeed.
They have produced the best CBD Oil Scotland so very much comfortably.
Grant, what was the first thing I did when I came in here today?
Got your Y-bobs it.
rubbed the cream into your leg.
Because I left it here last week and I suffered. So if anybody else suffers from myalgia parasymphatica, get that rubbed into your thigh because it works.
They have produced the greatest
Green
CBD
CBD
oils most comfortably that I've ever seen. But anyway,
They'll cure your cats, your dogs, your pets.
they will. They'll do everything.
Did you get that one?
If you've got a
Did you
back-
miss that?
Yes, I got it.
Did you get
So
it?
all you need to do is
What was that about, man?
marinate your pets in this cream.
Yes.
And they will
Douse them in
be
CBD
so
oil.
delicious that you will never have a sore leg again.
Even a cats or dog.
They're ringing our pets. She made that
Right.
I know.
Right, but CBD Oil Scotland, get yourself onto cbdoilscotland.com.
Use the discount code
CBD30 and you'll get 30% off. We will be having another competition coming up with, through Barry and the company again soon.
Yes.
And also, what's that stuff I rub in my gums? It's tidy.
Yeah, that's pure CBD oil. It's 80%, and it's
Mate,
It's good gear.
I take that right before my bed and then it stops that pain coming from
Do
my
you
thighs.
sleep like a baby?
So say I never had it last night, right? And I woke up in the middle of the night. Mate!
What?
Oh my God.
What?
I can't believe I haven't even told you this, man. Mate, it was so bad last night. What happened to me? Mate, Any of you ever had like a night terror?
Aye.
No, but like no, just 5 seconds. I was type in night terror. Type in night terror.
Lyra has them.
Night terror.
Lyra used to have them all the time.
No, this went on for 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
Mate, I can't believe what
Right,
happened.
give us 2 seconds. Right, CBDOilScotland.com. Get yourself on there. Get your discount.
CBD oil, you can trust.
Mate, right, so
Lyra
we've
used to
all-
get them all the
right,
time,
We've all
man.
had sleep paralysis, haven't we, where you get it for 5 seconds, right? I was in this for at least 20 minutes.
Never had it, mate.
Never had
Mate, it was crazy. I couldn't move my arms. I was screaming.
Were you screaming,
but
but no, mate, I've
I
had
was
that.
shouting Stephanie. I was shouting Claude the Doug. I was shouting for the Doug.
As if Claude's going to help you when you treat him.
I know, right?
Claude's like,
Claude,
sorry,
Claude.
I'll start it for
And
me.
mate,
Yeah, Claude, stop licking my toes. I'm having a nightmare.
Mate, it was the freaky. No, I had to. Mate, it freaked me so. I woke up. See, once I eventually tapped it, I was like, and Stephanie's pissed herself.
Mate, it's no fun.
And I had to go, Stephanie, what film did we watch last night? She's like, why? I was like, so I know I'm not in a dream. She's like, Beetlejuice. And I was like, correct. Ken, like the kind of slap, you know, it's to what date is it? It freaked me the hell. It was the most intense fear in my life. I can't describe how bad it was. It was, oh my.
I've had it where you're trying to shout, but nothing's coming out. You're screaming, but nothing's coming out. You can't move. You're pure rigid. I've had it before. It's no nice, mate. It's no nice.
The thought of that fucking terrifies me.
I want,
Mate, told it was so scary, man.
I want you to have it tonight.
My cousin, well, a guy I know, we'll just say, right, used to get it regularly.
Mate,
Sit bolt up, screaming.
I'm scared to go to sleep tonight.
However, he woke up one day and he had his wife for the throat.
Aye, it can.
He
Oh,
had
aye.
his wife for the throat in bed. Oh, like fucking
Mate, sure, I remember when I stayed at my grand's every weekend and my Uncle Jimmy, I remember him going,
Did he spill his bowl of coffee?
That's what I was going to say, man.
well, no, but I found him at the end of his bed, man. He was just sitting there on the scud, man, with his wee tutu, and he was going, I was like, Uncle Jimmy. He was going, I was like, stop it, you're scaring me. He's going,
You know this is a clip, don't you? You know this is a clip.
Uncle Jimmy.
Uncle Jimmy's wee tutu,
His
man.
tutu,
I was like, man, check Uncle Jimmy's wee
Maybe that's what he was screaming at.
Why?
Jimmy, are you cold, Jimmy?
Get that cover on you, Jimmy. It's at the end of your bed.
But the scary things, I mean, I remember watching Candyman with my gran and like falling asleep in the middle of the night because I slept in with my gran.
Aye, obviously.
And then she started doing all that fucking.
No, I remember you telling me such a story.
Remember they say he slept with his granddad, he was like 18.
That is nothing scary, but even when my missus is like, having like that nightmares, you do get freaked out when somebody else.
See,
You're going, what are you doing?
Mate, it's
You didn't
horrible.
stop."
Lyra used to, up to probably about 2 years ago, you'd hear her. You'd have to go into a room and see me in a room. As soon as you get in, she'd just sit up and stare at you, man. And I'm like, oh my God. And she's staring right at you, but she's sleeping. But her eyes are
That's
on.
poltergeist stuff.
It is, mate. That's what it was like, man. I was like, right, lie back down, then you lie back down.
It's popular in children, isn't it? I didn't know.
I don't think it's
Common.
popular in
Aye, common.
Oh, I'm fucking raging. Johnny keeps getting night.
Aye, Johnny.
Do you have a night terror last
and he's
night?
class.
Jammy bastard.
Well, it's like wet dreams. I never had it. Like,
I've never had a wet dream in my life.
Right, I don't think I'd want till I was about 32. I'm no
And
joking.
his granny was raging, going to bed soaking it.
And I remember, here's another one I'm going to regret. Oh no,
Oh
man.
no, I'm off. Oh no.
And I remember when I was about 11 or 12 and I was watching the telly with my mum on her bed. And I used to like fall asleep and then like my father would come in for the taxis and then he would like
Carry on, you're
Lift you out of bed.
aye. And I remember going like after like heartbeat had finished, I was like, oh, I said it pure randomly. Oh, I hope I don't have a wet dream tonight. My mum went, Where did you learn that from? What's that? How you didn't speak like that? And see when I think back to it, what did I say that?
But did you even know what it was then? Or
No,
you just wanted,
no,
just
I
because you've
didn't.
heard people talk about it?
Aye.
Oh,
It's like I remember a boy in our class going, "You had your period yet?" Asking me if I had my period yet and all that. Aye, mate, of course, you know.
Aye, man.
Aye, man.
Periods, mate.
I remember years and years ago, I was about 5 or something, younger than that. No, I was definitely 5. Because I heard that at school, one of the older boys called one of the lassies a lesbian, right? And I was in, me and my mum were out and we were in this place and it was dead busy, right? And I went like to my mum, pure in the middle of this, at the top of my voice, "Mum, what's a lesbian?" in the middle of like a shop or
Your mum
something.
went off on that.
Oh, mate.
I know.
Fucking turned me around, walked me right out the shop.
Do you know what the thing is about to see that when you're young? And
Aye.
you see it in your aim when you're a young man. The innocence is
I
brilliant.
know.
It's brilliant.
I
man.
know.
Here's a topper for you.
Aye, here you go.
So, I'm younger and I'm sitting with my mum and dad. And I always had a relationship where I could speak to them about anything.
I got off with this last day. That kind of idea. I fancy her.
Aye. So, I went like that to... Obviously, right, I knew what a blowjob was, and I knew what the female version
Ponies.
of a blowjob was, right? You know
What is
what
the female version of blowjob?
I like it.
Aye, look.
Cunnilingus, Graham. Anyway, so I remember I went like that to my mum and dad. They were sitting, we were watching the telly, and I just turned around and I went like, "What's oral sex?" Right? And my dad told me it was talking about it.
That was very well handled.
That's believable.
I know, man.
I thought you were going to say your mother turned around and went to watch. This is how you do it. Here's one.
Here's one I made earlier.
Fuck off.
But mate, speaking of the innocent thing, I remember like a boy in the school going, we were all like, "He doesn't know what a dildo is. He doesn't know what a dildo is." He was like, "I do. A horse's willy."
That's like a Lemmy sketch, isn't it?
That is. But, no, I don't.
I know. Tell us, man. Come on.
It's not, none. I was just going to start bad doing what I said because it's about Leo and all that bad doing what I
Right,
said.
okay, nah, don't do that. It's-
What else she's been up to? Went
Mate,
really dark here,
Oh,
didn't
do
it,
you
man?
know what? It's,
Is it a wild one? Or is this one of these
No, it's
episodes?
brilliant. It's a good laugh.
so last night I was on, my cousin texted me, he's like, "Why go and see McAvoy's new film?"
Aye.
Right.
What's that called? Is that the thing where he's doing that now?
So I was like, I like McAvoy, but I don't
You
fancy
talking
this
about
one.
my pulse, brother?
Aye, your wife's brother.
Aye. My brother-in-law.
So I don't fancy this movie, right? I was like, new Beetlejuice is on, we could go and see that.
Aye.
And I went on to the View Cinema, and do you know what they're showing? Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh,
Yeah,
did you go and see that?
Never saw it.
Bought tickets for it.
You've never seen Nightmare on
No,
Elm
but I
Street?
watched Beetlejuice 1 again last night.
See, we were going to do that last night because I about to see the new
Hey,
one.
come on, me one, go home.
Michael Keaton.
Do you know he's only in it for about 5 minutes?
Mate, so Esme's 9, and I'm like,
no. I've went and seen it. He's in it quite a lot.
no, Beetlejuice 1, he's in.
Alright,
He's
the first one?
Mate,
Aye.
he's in it, innit?
He's
For
only
the
in it
last
for
kick of the ball.
I know.
Esme fell asleep.
It's a
I
bit
was
like bloody-
wait till Beetlejuice comes on, wait till Beetlejuice, he's funny.
It's
He's in
not like
it for
Silence of the Lambs, man. Like Anthony Hopkins won an Oscar and he's only in it for
8 minutes or
aye,
something.
like that.
Aye, something wild like that. But
Has anybody seen the new one?
no yet, no.
I went and seen it.
Is it good?
It's alright.
Aye.
Because it doesn't age well in terms of like all the kind of like
Aye, the special effects and all that.
no that like quite a lot of like suicide stuff and all that. Like it's PG. Remember, it was
Aye,
PG,
aye,
right?
same
And it's like remember he goes to another world.
Yeah,
No,
with
they're
the
in this
snakes.
heaven or hell or whatever, and like you know, obviously the guy who's sitting with the wee head who remember
Aye,
that's how
aye, he's
Beetlejuice
sitting-
for Howell Stern was named after. He had the wee head.
That's
He's
right.
sitting with the shotgun, so obviously like he shot his head. There's like the guys.
Aye.
The guy with the cigarette gun, want a cigarette? And he's just like basically just all bones and
Aye.
black and all that. And Michael Keaton,
But
somebody
you think,
says,
man, when was that out? Was it late
Aye.
80s, early 90s?
but like there's like characters was going about like slit wrists and like fold their fingers.
Aye,
and you're
right,
thinking,
aye.
And you're going, that
PG,
wouldn't
man.
it? Aye.
But I think
Is that
that's-
PG?
Aye, it was a PG,
It
I'm
was a
sure.
PG,
aye.
mate,
But
aye.
I'm sure that was to kind of highlight the fact that they were in like what do you call that bit between heaven and
Aye.
purgatory
Purgatory.
kind of thing. But I'm looking forward to a new one. So
Mate, Alec Baldwin, man, it's like
What an actor. What an actor.
straight shooter.
Oh, I knew you were going to do that, man.
I was going to say Disney Miss, but
I wish I'd let you say that one.
No.
That was funnier than mine. That was well funny.
mate, I see there's a story of that one that I really like. No,
What do
Let's
you-
talk about it.
What do you... I could be a good... I could...
let's just.
bonus.
I mean, I.
Talk about it in the bonus.
I need to go now anyway, boys.
Stephen,
Yeah,
let's
actually.
take
It's 12:30. I need to go. I need to go.
Anyway, mate, I hope everything goes well.
Thank you.
So shall we just wrap this up here now and then we'll go on to the bonus?